Hi, and welcome to the Hoop Scoop. I'm Probably Right, and welcome to the NCAA Finals in the women's bracket, South Carolina versus Iowa. These two teams met in the Final Four in last year's matchup, with Iowa coming away with the win. In this matchup, we have two compelling storylines. Caitlin Clark with an opportunity to cap off her magnificent season of breaking and setting records with only one thing left to achieve in her college career, an NCAA national championship title. On the other side, we have Dawn Staley, the maestro, trying to orchestrate the perfect ending to a perfect season and become only the 10th undefeated team to win an NCAA national championship. Let's jump right in. The first 5 points of the game came on the early hot hand of Kate Martin with a three-pointer and a jumper. Sydney added a layup, and Caitlin Clark got her first bucket, a three-pointer, to open the game with a 10-point lead on South Carolina. Cardozo made a layup to put South Carolina on the board. Clark was fouled by Johnson on a three-point shot. South Carolina, Pow, trying to wake her team up, hit a three-pointer, but by this time, Clark was getting whatever she wanted, wherever she wanted. The Hawkeyes was out in front 20-9 when Coach Staley brought in four of her bench players to try to slow down the Hawkeyes and Caitlin Clark. For Wiley, Watkins, Freegan, and Tessa Johnson. Freshman for Wiley started with an assist to Freegan and scored 9 quick points. For Wiley hit a three and Tessa Johnson hit a two to bring South Carolina within 3 points. Caitlin Clark hit her second three-pointer to close out the quarter, 27-20. The second quarter, South Carolina settled into their lineup of starters and bench players and went on a 7-0 run. Tessa Johnson with 4 points, tying the game 27-27. The teams traded buckets with neither one of them being able to go on a run. South Carolina did, however, manage to hold Clark to one bucket, a three-pointer, ending the first half up by 3 points. Out of halftime, South Carolina scored the first three baskets to stretch the lead to 9 points. Clark managed to spring loose for a few layups, and Gabby, a three-pointer, cut the lead back to 2. South Carolina applied more pressure defensively with 2 big threes from Tessa Johnson, pushing the lead back to 9 to end the quarter. In the final quarter, to cement one of these teams' legacy, Coach Staley kept the mix of starters and bench players that we saw in the first quarter. Freshman Tessa Johnson and for Wiley scored the first 4 points for South Carolina. Clark and Marshall had 2 huge back-to-back three-pointers to pull within 6. South Carolina proved too strong on both sides of the ball to defeat Iowa 87-75. The bench was the difference in South Carolina coming away with the win, contributing 37 points and helping to lock up Caitlin Clark. Let's look at the individual player stats. Iowa had 4 players with double-digit points. Hannah had 11 points and 3 rebounds. Hannah was no match for Cardozo in the post. Sydney had 12 points. Gabby had 6 points. Caitlin Clark had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 30 points. 18 of those coming in the first quarter. The bench for Iowa had 0 points. However, O'Grady did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Carolina had 3 players in double digits. Chloe Kitts had 10 rebounds and 11 points. Cardozo had a career high 17 rebounds and 15 points. Bree had 7 points. Raven Johnson had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks with 3 points. She was also tasked with guarding Caitlin Clark. Pow had 2 assists and 14 points, going 3 of 4 from 3. Watkins had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, and 3 points. Freegan had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 6 points. For Wiley had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and 9 points. Tessa Johnson had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 19 points, going 3 of 6 from three-point land. Congratulations to the South Carolina Gamecocks on a perfect ending to a perfect season. Comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.